Alright, so I'm going to show you guys kind of step by step how I crop my videos. So you guys see in my Zoom interviews, whenever you do an interview or you have a conversation on Zoom, you see the two different, you see one person, you see me on this side, and you'll see the person I'm interviewing on the other side. Either left or right, whatever it is. You'll see like this gray or black space. You can tell when some people like, share their Zoom call. You can just see the space in between. For me, that's kind of a pet peeve because I like to show it as if it's like a news report or if, a side-by-side conversation. So what I like to do, I like to put the footage in Premiere and I like to crop it so it looks like we're side by side. And that's kind of the theme I've been going for. But the purpose of this video is to show you how to use the crop tool in Premiere Pro. So the crop tool helps you just kind of like, form your footage any way that you would like for it to be seen or to show. And for me, again, my theme was kind of like a news report theme. And I just like the side-by-side interview type style look. So I'm going to walk you guys through that using a software system called OBS. OBS pretty much is just records like what you do on your computer, your screen. So if you wanted to do a tutorial and you want to show somebody how to video edit, through Premiere or whatever, or if you wanted to provide some information, you wanted to record your screen, I highly suggest using OBS. I will show you guys how to use that, but for now, I'm going to use that tool to show you how to use the cropping tool in Premiere Pro. Alright, so I'm just going to pull over my computer like this, so you'll see it's kind of like blocking over, but pretty much it's going to be on the screen, may go back and forth, you get the gist. Alright, so I'm going to go here to Premiere Pro, and here I am. So pretty much, guys, I made it a little smaller so it can fit, but what I did, as you can see, I just did an interview with Essence Carson, and I'm going to show you guys, actually, I'm going to delete this because I want to show you step by step how I use the cropping tool. So I go here, I know this is the video file because I just dropped it in a few minutes ago. So I drop in my interview, actually it's this one, drop in my interview with Essence. And this is my latest interview. I'm going to use it to show you how to use the cropping tool. So this is the original file, right? So how do I use the cropping tool? As you can see, I already have it up here on the right. What I do is I press Command C, or you can go right click and copy. I usually do Command C, and then I just Command V paste, or you can do right click paste. So pretty much I duplicated, I have just the same file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file, and it's important that you put it on the second line of video and the second line of audio so that it doesn't run over. And I just drag it over top of the same video file. Now, why do I do that? I drag over the two same video files because you want to line it up so you can use the crop tool, okay? And I'm going to show you that I'm going to unlink one video file, so it's just using one source of the volume. You don't want to use both of the audio, because you use both of the audio, it's going to sound overmodulated and super loud. So going back to the screen. So back to the screen, here we are. On the top video file, I'm going to use this video file. Video file is the same to use as my cropping tool. So I come here, you go to effects. I already have it up, but you pretty much just type in crop. It's under video effects, transform, and then crop. You just drag it over on the top video file, right? Once you drag it over the top video file, we're going to come over here to effect controls. Now, effect controls pretty much is going to give me the tool to either zoom in, go left and right, or up and down. All right, and then the cropping tool is down here, and the cropping tool is going to allow me to crop left, top, right, bottom. So first, let's start with the scale. The scale, remember, is to zoom in, zoom out. So I'm going to zoom in here, and then I'm going to use the position, and I'm going to move it over to the right. Now the objective of this is to make Essence bigger, alright, because I want it to line up as if we're side by side. So I'm going to play around with it, make her a little bigger, and then slide to the right. Okay, so that's for the top video file. Now that I made the size of how I want, her side to look, I'm going to scroll down to the cropping tool that we dragged over, okay, to this video file. And I'm going to crop this out. Again, it's just like a pet peeve to me. So I'm going to go to right because it's on the right side and gently just crop it right down where you feel like it's the middle. Boom. So her clip is done. Now I got to fix mine. So you do not work on this top video file because remember, that's essence file. So now you want to use the bottom video file, which is me. So you go to scale, you zoom in, right? You don't have to use the cropping tool here because it's going to layer under the top video file. So you just slide to the left and boom. That's pretty much it. This is how you use the cropping tool in Premiere Pro if you're trying to crop your interviews and line them up together. That's how you do it there. I'm going to show you how you can crop in Canva.com with your video footage, which makes things a lot faster. But yeah, that's how you do it. So thanks for watching.